New Year, everyone. It's Amanda here with your January 2019 RUNESCOPE plus 2019 preview. I'm doing things a little differently this year. Your 2019 RUNESCOPE, covering the whole year, is available over on my Vimeo channel. You'll find the link below. It's 2 readings covering first 6 months of the year and the second 6 months of the year. Those are, they take a lot of time, effort, and energy. It's 2 readings per sign. So those will be available over on Vimeo from now on. Again, just follow the link below. Your 2019 Career and Finance RUNESCOPE is also available over there if you want to take a look at specifically money and career and job and studies and all of that stuff. So lots of cool information over there. Be sure to check it out if you haven't already. But for this reading, yes, I will be using, in conjunction with our runes for January, the Medieval Scapini deck by Luigi Scapini. One of my favorite decks, as you've noticed if you watch my videos. But also then we are going to pull 1 card from the Viking Oracle. We're going to pull 1 rune. These are rune cards. This is the deck I use in my private sessions. We're going to get 1 rune to get an idea of what the year holds for each sign, and then we will be pulling 1 Major Arcana tarot card from the classic Rider-Waite deck by Pamela Coleman Smith and Arthur Edward Waite. So, instead of spiritual guidance, we're just going to do it all right here on YouTube, and then you can go over on Vimeo and check out the yearly stuff. But just want to take a moment, as I always do at the start of every new year, to thank those of you who have been following me, who have whether recently or from the beginning. I am in the middle of my 5th year here on YouTube, so I really, really appreciate all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments, and all the people who book readings with me, particularly my regular clients out there. You know who you are. Thank you so much for choosing me to read for you, whether you're choosing me here on YouTube or to book a private session with me. I totally appreciate it, and want to thank you, as I do every year, just sending out holiday and New Year's blessings. So thanks so much. If you are new here, welcome. Please do click the subscribe button so that you can get notified whenever I upload new content. And without further ado, let's jump in and see what 2019 holds. Hey Virgo, let's jump into the runes. See which runes want to talk to Virgos about January 2019 for Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? January 2019 for Virgo. Virgo. There it is. Got a lock. As always, keep in mind, Virgo, these are general readings, so not all of these messages will apply to you. Some are going to be for other Virgos that are watching and more suited to their circumstances. You can always check out the video for your rising sign as well to get additional messages and information about what may be going on for you in January. If you would like something far more specific, you would need to schedule a private consultation with me. I do those on Skype. I do have my 1-hour New Year's sessions available through February 28th. If you would like to book one of those, just email me. The 30-minute session is also always available. So all the details are below, and we can take a look at your year ahead. Just you, not all the other Virgos interfering. What in general is going on? January. Well, the challenge or the focus, we do have the 6 of Cups. So, I mean, as a challenge, you may kind of be living in the past in some way, Virgo. You or someone else may be living in the past. Wishing things could be the way they used to be, or, you know, maybe the holidays brought this up. Maybe some of you, because this has a lot of connections to children and childhood. Maybe it is one of your children. Like, I wish Christmas or the holidays could be the way it used to be. Or there's a looking back with this, a nostalgia. So maybe things were different this year. Maybe it was the first year after a divorce, or it was the first year maybe since someone had passed that's normally at holiday dinner. Or, and it's kind of just brought up these feelings of Some of you, it's like, I wish I could be young again, or I wish I could go back to when I was a teenager or when I was a kid. But specifically, I wish the family could be the way it used to be, or the group, the friend group could be the way it used to be. Now, others of you, this could be someone else feeling this way and kind of maybe trying to do that, or trying to maybe kind of recreate something from the past. That could be your challenge in January. You're trying to recreate something that happened when you were younger, or I feel like somebody's like, I don't know if some Virgos out there are on like the planning committee for like your high school reunion or your college reunion, and you're trying to like recreate the prom from then, or trying to recreate a big photo of everyone. I'm seeing some of you trying to reenact something that happened back in the day. And it's a challenge to get everybody together at the same time, or to get RSVPs, or to get things to come back in time, or to get confirmations, or things that, you know, people to cooperate, as it always is whenever you're trying to do something with a bunch of people. But I mean, others of you, I think you're just longing for something in some area of life, and most likely family with the group. I wish we could all be together again, or I wish we hadn't gotten a divorce, or I wish we hadn't split up, or I wish I wish some people hadn't moved so far away so that they can't come home every holiday or come visit as often. There's some element of that. It was so nice then, or I was so happy then, is what, you know. You're looking through rose-colored glasses at the past and only remembering the good things, Virgo, not maybe the bad things that also were going on at that time. But we all go through that phase from time to time. In the present energy, we do have the Ace of Rods in reverse. So the present, for some of you, will be whenever you're watching this video. For the majority of you, it'll be end of December into early January-ish. There is no new opportunity for something here, because someone has been very lazy. There's not a persistent effort with something. So Virgo, you may be like, I'm not, you know, I know this isn't going to pay off, so I'm not going to put all my effort into this. But I feel like for some of you, you maybe had high hopes that someone would put effort into something, and they're falling short. You're feeling like, and because of this past connection, maybe it is like an ex, or, you know, someone from the past, somebody you went to high school with, and maybe you'd been talking and you were hoping they would actually maybe take the next step or ask you out for coffee, or, you know, and that's just not happening. The intensity of whatever this is going to vary for all of you, because again, it's a general reading. So, you know, yeah, and it could be somebody coming back who had promised that, yeah, I'll put more effort in this time, and they're already falling short, or not, you know, because this isn't a rune of laziness. Somebody is not, you know, they're dropping the ball. They're not putting in the necessary effort, because they don't have the passion or the drive necessary to achieve this. So unfortunately, this is, yeah, the fire has gone out for someone, and it may be for you, Virgo. Like you're not as enthusiastic about this, or someone else isn't. The help that's going to be available, it could be about a project or a relationship, or, you know, again, the area of life it's in is going to differ for all of you. The help that's going to be available, though, we do have the Strength card. So this is perseverance. This is like, you know, I've put up with this before, and I really don't think I'm going to do it anymore. I think whatever you've gone through, your past, in a partnership or in a relationship, it doesn't have to be romantic, okay? This could be a friend from the past. This could be a family member that's, you know, you haven't been able to kind of hang out with for very long because they don't put the effort in. Maybe somebody left the holidays and was like, oh, you know, yeah, because they live far away and, you know, or everybody lives far away. It's like, I'm going to put more effort into responding. And, you know, maybe you're texting them when you get back and they're right back to delayed responses or no response at all. So, this is saying your help is going to be to put your efforts and your focus into something else or someone else. Don't spin your wheels with somebody who is dropping the ball or who's not keeping their promises here, Virgo, or just really not stepping up to the plate, because you've got better things to do. You've got bigger fish to fry. I do feel like those of you that this is an ex or somebody that you thought might be rekindling, there's someone new coming in for many of you in January. And it could be a Leo, since we've got Force, which is the strength card in other decks. It's got a, it's the Leo Major Arcana Tarot card. So yeah, you could be partnering up with a Leo, Virgo. Or it could be a Leo that's causing you these problems. For some of you, it'll be one. For others of you, it'll be the other. But and for some of you, it won't be a Leo at all. It's just going to be like, you know, I think for some of you, your help is going to be to realize, you know what, I already persevered and withstood your machinations and dealing with you before. I'm not going to go through this again, because this is the same pattern repeating. If you are rekindling and kind of going back with somebody or maybe attempting that, you're going to be having the same arguments that you had back then, that maybe you weren't thinking about when you were looking at the past through these rose-colored glasses. It's going to be the same old. They haven't changed. They're still just as stubborn and wrong-minded from your perspective as they were before, and vice versa. So, X's are X's for a reason is kind of the vibe I'm getting here, Virgo, from your reading, because what must be accepted, you got the Two of Cups in reverse, which is separation, divorce, going our separate ways, because we've done all we're supposed to do with someone. Karmically, we've paid our debt. They've paid their debt to us. That's why if you are trying to rekindle something in January, or if somebody's trying to come back, I think you're going to quickly see, Virgo, that maybe that's why arguments kind of start happening right out of the gate. So you're like, it kind of clobbers this rose-colored glasses thing. And maybe you're not even the one seeing it that way. Maybe it's this other person who's seeing you that way, Virgo, and that's why they're, you know, coming back with their tail between their legs, trying to get you back, trying to talk you into coming back, and you're trying to look to the future. You've got the rune of Sowelu too, which is the sun rune, and the sun rules Leo. So again, I think Leos are connected here in some way. I do think many of you are dealing with a Leo. But that the Leo could be the ex, or the Leo could be the new person that you're like rejecting the ex for. So again, it's going to be different depending on who I'm talking to. But yeah, if you are meeting a Leo in January, you are supposed to meet this person. Or if you met someone late in 2018, someone new, and then suddenly the ex is coming back too, and you have to kind of choose, am I going to go backwards or am I going to go forwards? The vibe I'm getting from the cards is you should go forward. Many of you, though, it's karmic justice. There is like this satisfaction of full circle with someone coming back, I feel, and you being able maybe to tell them to take a hike. Because, you know, maybe they treated you very poorly, or things ended, you know. Maybe they just always thought you'd be waiting around for them. Maybe you're with a Leo or even married to a Leo, and they thought they could just come back and kind of that you would drop whoever you're with for them. And I think you're going to give them a rude awakening, Virgo. I hope you do. The outcome of the month is the Eight of Wands. So lots of communication going back and forth. And so you could be texting a lot, which we all do, or chatting on social media, you know, a lot of digital messages going back and forth between you and the ex, and you and new people, or this new person or newer person. This is also the arrows of love. But the blank rune is here. So that indicates to me the blank rune is saying the outcome of January is undecided because it's up to you. You have free will here. You can choose to go back to someone else. If you feel like you need to finish something up, or if you're just determined to give them one more shot, that's you do have free will, Virgo. You can do that. But from what we're seeing here, you're going to see very quickly in January that someone hasn't changed their ways. But you could have someone new coming in at the same time who is the opposite, who does communicate, who does put effort into communication and keeping in touch with you, keeping you informed about what they're up to, where they're at. And it does have a fiery energy about it. So I do feel like Virgo and fire signs are particularly compatible in January for whatever reason. I see you being able to express yourself a lot, Virgo. A lot of opportunities to express your opinions, express your passions, your thoughts, your feelings on things. And I do think you're going to be talking with somebody that you are very passionate about, or you're going to be talking with them about subjects that you are very passionate about and that they are too. So a lot of exchanges going on here, a lot of information going back and forth. And then what you want to do with that, again, it's totally up to you, but it does seem like it's a big decision, like whoever you decide to go forward with. I mean, the blank rune is always like, once you go through this door, it can change your life forever. And that may be a good thing, and it may be a bad thing if you later look back and say, with regret, and say, I chose the wrong person. So choose wisely in January, Virgo. Make sure people are you're seeing people for who they really are, not who you want them to be. But let's see what 2019 holds for you. We're going to pull one rune from the Viking Oracle cards and one tarot card, Major Arcana. You got the High Priestess. So these are going to be themes during the year. And the Hagalaz rune, Hail. So the High Priestess is all about intuition and femininity and independence. She is a leader, but she doesn't care that she's a leader. That's kind of the essence of the High Priestess for me. So this could be a woman coming into your life who will be a friend to you, Virgo, or it could be, if you are a male Virgo or you date women, a woman coming into your life who's very much like that. Very intuitive, very gifted, or very spiritual, but normally not in like conventional spiritual ways. She's normally spiritual in a more modern way, or a more, I guess, esoteric way. She may do what I do. She may read tarot or runes, or just be particularly psychic. For many of you Virgos, this is about you coming into your own, and even if you're a male, getting in tune with your intuition, your own spirit, your own spiritual path. This could be symbolizing a spiritual leader, or who, and I think Cancer got a similar message. Not the High Priestess though. It came through with another card. But yeah, if you do, you could become more interested in spirituality or a particular path, or you could be, this could be a mentor or somebody whose books you read on a particular topic and it really resonates with you, or a teacher, or you go to their classes or seminars or something and they kind of open your eyes or awaken you to other things. But yeah, particularly if you're a Virgo female or a feminine spirit, a more feminine male, this is you coming into your own spirituality, your own femininity, your own, and gaining power through that, your own feminine power. Also, again, with the independence, with her, she's she's perfectly happy whether she's part of a couple or not, or in relationship or not. She doesn't seek identity through who she's with, because she's far too much of her own woman for that. She's, you know, it's kind of like not caring whether you're with someone or not. And the peace that can be gained through that, because we put so much status and so much weight on, you know, are you married? Are you single? Are you with someone? Are you not? Are you dating someone? Are you not? You know, if you're not, what's wrong with you? I mean, there's so much put on that in society, and there always has been. She doesn't give a rat's behind about any of that. So Virgo, given we're starting off with some couple issues here in January, or who do I want to be with? Who do I not want to be with? Maybe you should be with no one at all. That's another option. Again, the decision is yours here in January. Now, Haggalahs talks about the unexpected, right? It's usually unexpected change, but it's change we're usually not in control of, Virgo. And I you know, that can be great if it's, you know, a happy, unexpected event, or it can be really scary if it's like a bad storm. Or this is kind of like the Tower card in the tarot, where it can be unexpected weather, unexpected storm. So if you live in an area where, you know, like with the fires in California, or hurricanes or tornadoes, I mean, you could make sure your insurance is paid up. You may want to kind of check into, because you may be experiencing some extreme weather. But for most of you, this is just unexpected circumstances, maybe good and bad. And your intuition, that's probably why it's a good thing that this year you're going to be able to tap into that, your own intuitive skills, and kind of use those to guide you. Because this is the answer for you. If there are unexpected things or things that feel out of control at certain times in 2019, you're going to be able to go within and kind of get the answers for yourself. Just kind of know what the right response is, or know which way to go with this. So, a very spiritual year, but a very exciting one too. And you'll meet people in unexpected ways. Like, they'll just kind of be thrown in front of you out of nowhere, you know, when you're not expecting it, you know, at places where you're just like, you have to go, and unexpectedly things could change. But trust the change, Virgo. That's the hardest thing when we have change kind of thrust upon us, or not change that we're making for ourselves. You know, we have to kind of figure out where to go instead of where we thought we were going. But that's part of the process. Whatever the change is making you do, or whatever path the change puts you on, the unexpected, that's actually the path you were supposed to be on all along. Maybe you got rerouted somewhere, or, you know, you went backwards and were kind of going around the same circle for a while. And, you know, things like this will get you off of that and on the right path. So best of luck with January and beyond, Virgo. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you back here next time.